All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. I got this video here on some marches for women's rights, and it's just going to further expose how women are, man. All right, I'm gonna talk about this video is from 11 months ago, right? I'm just gonna go into this video a little bit, right, and then I'm gonna talk about it, man, because women are all over the place, man. They're very sneaky, man. Let's go into it.
Rebel, love, don't give up your rights. Several thousand women marched to remind about their rights, as well as draw public attention to the problems that Ukrainian women face.
Now, the first thing I'm going to say is I wonder how many of these women over in Ukraine right now are talking about their rights right now. I wonder how many of them are talking about their equal rights right now. I wonder how many of them are talking about, yeah, I want an equal right to defend the land of Mother Ukraine. You know, I wonder how many of them are saying that right now, man. I wonder how many. And some people might say, oh, how can you be laughing at a time like this? Well, you devils laugh at us, laughed at the Israelites going into slavery. So don't be expecting no tears around this side.
Every day. What is the main idea of the march? The pandemic exacerbated the crisis we are in. The level of domestic violence has almost tripled here, and this is a problem that has been ignored. The women were placed at home with their children, with their problems.
The women were placed at home with their children with their problems. But aren't these same children now the reason why a lot of women are being made to leave the Ukraine right now? So I wonder if she's got a problem with the women being placed with the children right now while the men go and fight. I wonder if she's got a problem with that right now. I very much doubt it, man. I very much doubt that she's got a problem with the women being placed with the children now. But she wanted for the women to be not placed with the children during the pandemic so that she could be able to go and do whatever she wanted to do, to try and probably see her work husband or whatever, man. Because that's what these women like to try and do. They try and have an actual husband and then a work husband. They have terms like this, man. Oh, you're my work husband.
Nothing is done.
One of the requirements of the march participants is the ratification of the Istanbul Convention. The main goal of the document is to prevent violence against women. Many ladies stand for equality in everything.
There's a personal issue that hurts me a lot. Children always remain a women's problem.
I wonder if this woman's got a problem with that too. Children always remain a woman's problem. She's complaining about right now, 11 months ago, right? But I wonder if she's complaining that the children are the women's problem now. Would she want to not have to look after her child right now and stay and fight over in Ukraine? I doubt it, man. But that's how they are. Well, that's how women are, man. And this war's further exposing women. Social media is exposing women, right? It's exposing that no matter how much they talk and say that they don't want to be objectified and all of that, all they really got going for themselves is what they look like. And that's why women that are ugly and clapped, right, ain't really on social media like that a lot of the time. Like women that are like, well, you know what? That's not even true. Because even women that are obese are all upon social media talking about they're thick, talking about they're curvy, talking about they're some BBW. So even that ain't true. Even the ugly women think that they're fire. So that weren't even true. Salakia, even women that ain't got it going are proud as hell regarding their looks. And then women are buying body parts now. They're buying BBLs. Back in the day, it used to be buying breast enhancements, but now it's a BBL.
Because of this, women earn less, because they have to take a greater part in household chores.
I wonder if any of these women would be worried about having to do any household chores now. Would they be worried about that now? Or would they want to do household chores now instead of fighting? They're just full of it, man. Let's carry on seeing if there's any more in this, because I only watched up to here before I got angered and decided to make this video.
We stand for women's rights. A woman has a right to everything, and a woman's place is everywhere.
a woman, oh man. Let's go back and play that again.
Less, because they have to take a greater part in household chores. We stand for women's rights. A woman has a right to everything, and
a woman has a right to everything.
Women's place is everywhere.
And a woman's place is everywhere. Is a woman's place on the front lines? I guarantee this woman right now, yeah, is not talking like this right now. I guarantee, man, that she's not talking like this right now over in Ukraine. I guarantee she's not saying a woman's place is everywhere and a woman's right is everything and a woman's place is everywhere. I guarantee she's not saying that right now. Along with all these other women, they was probably on the first thing smoking out of Ukraine into Poland, man. You know, and you see them cartoons and you just see the person run off and they ran so fast that they ran out of their clothes. That was probably this woman, man. But they want to try and talk and act like they're some soldiers, man. What does the scripture say? Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women are at ease. Give ear, you careless daughters, man. And that's all these women, right? You're seeing examples of it with these Edomite women right now, right? But you're gonna see examples of it with you Israelite women too soon over here in these other countries, man. And you're already seeing it with some of those Israelite women that are over in the Ukraine anyway. There's certain videos that have been put out regarding you.
There were also men who joined the march. Each of them has their own poster with their own slogans and requirements.
Today I support the Women's March because as a man I understand that women are in unequal conditions. They do a lot of unpaid work now in quarantine. They suffer from the cuts in various social benefits, which are now also very important. And first of all, it is of course to support the Istanbul Convention, which protects women from domestic violence. Inequality is in fact that one of the elementary examples is that there are only men among political leaders, and women stand lower. There are more than 1 million women.
Women right now ain't wanting to jump into the war. And they're trying to blame men and say, well, men started the war. So why should they be allowed in there anyway? Why should they be allowed in things, making decisions on the country? And I know people are going to try and get angry about that. I don't care. I don't care about you people's opinion anyway, man. You know what I mean? I'm an Israelite, man. I don't care about offending some Edomites. I don't care.
With disabilities in Ukraine, only 25% of them work. Uliana came to the march for the right to equal access to rehabilitation and medical services.
We are still being told that we aren't able to give birth, are not able to work and should stay at home. Every minute a woman is denied the right to work because first she is a woman and second with a disability. We suffer from multiple discrimination. There are also Belarusian feminists who were forced to leave their home country due to violations of civil rights there. I had to leave Belarus because the repressions against non-governmental commercial organizations became very harsh and I could no longer do my job there and feel safe. Women made a very big contribution to the revolution and they still do it. We go out to amplify their voice. Mark women political prisoners. There are currently 141 of them. We understand that there are lots of them. We want to call on the world community to pay attention to what is happening in Belarus.
Some 50 people came out.
The overall point that I wanted to show with this video, man, is that women like to try and they like to run their mouth when things are nice, man. Right? When the society is nice, they like to run their mouth. But when things get bad, they're not on that. They always go back to what it really is, man. And brothers have been saying this for the longest time. I've been watching, hearing Great Millstone, Israelites in particular, continually mentioning that women are gonna go right back to trying to want to be feminine when things go bad, man. And that's what we're seeing examples of right now in Ukraine. And it's always the same, man. Women will run their mouth. And you might be like when you used to, if you were the person that used to go to nightclubs and stuff like that, you'd always see that as soon as something kicks off, women are screaming, man. Women are screaming, even though the actual aggression isn't even aimed at them most of the time, man. But I just wanted to do another video on this because this war is exposing that women are full of shit, man. All right, and I just gotta say it in that way. All right, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makar and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. To the nation of Israel. Shalom.